Welcome everybody, my name is Sal and today I'm not playing video games. I'm going to be creating a real world script. I'm going to be using my Remnux distribution. You can use any other distribution that you want. If you use something like Ubuntu or Ubuntu, this will work for you. But keep in mind, if you created your own pen testing, malware analysis distribution, when you update and upgrade, it's just going to upgrade the distribution and the stuff that came with that distribution, not the tools that you added manually. For that, you're gonna have to search for how to manually add software repositories in Linux. That way your distribution is gonna have the correct repositories and pull the latest update if there's one available. Otherwise, use Kali, Remnux, Parrot Security, whatever. When you do this, and it will update those tools that already come with the distribution. Same thing happens when you install additional tools to these distributions. You're going to have to add the repositories. So I'm going to do a real world script. We're going to open the terminal unless it's already open for you. That works, and it's not real basic exercises like the hello world exercise or the script that asks you to add your age and your name and then it prints it out for you and the basic math. We want to do one that works for real, and then we can just analyze it and learn from the script so we know what to do for the next script that you need at work. This will help you a lot for work and help you on your career. So we're going to go to Nano Editor, one, and then I hit Tab, and it auto-populates. Now, if there's another file with the same name, like for example PE, and I hit Tab, nothing happens. But if I hit it again, oh, here's everything that starts with PE. Which one do you need? And then you select. So we're gonna go, let's clear the screen, Control L, which is the same thing as that. We're gonna go to Nano Editor, and I'm gonna show you the script that we're going to build. You don't have it yet, but basically, I've been using this since 2018. I just updated it a few days ago, or not, actually yesterday. We're gonna build all this, except the ASCII art. If you don't want it, you don't have to do it. So like this stuff down here, we're not gonna need it. Control X. Okay, so you can do touch test.sh, and then we do ls, and there's the file, empty text file. Let's remove it real quick, or let's just do T and then Tab. Now it's gone, because if we do Nano, it's gonna create it for us. We can do Control S to save. Wrote 0 lines. Okay, so we're gonna do pound or hashtag exclamation /bin /bash. I think you can also do sh, or for this exercise we're just going to leave it at that. That is mandatory. The hash, it's a comment, so the comments never show up in the code. It's just for other people to see instructions that you wrote or any comments that you want. So you can call it here, let's call it update and upgrade with auto cleanup. You can name it whatever you want. You can also add author, your name, you can do date, and then you can follow that with update if you do some tweaking later on, just so you have some historical information there. Control S to save. But we're just gonna do super user do sudo apt update, and 2 ampersigns means and, super user do apt upgrade. And yes. So what does this mean? Update, and when you're done, download all the updates for everything in the distro and upgrade them. So you downloaded them, but you haven't installed them yet. This installs it. And yes means don't ask me, hey, do you want me to continue this? Do you want to, no, just push through until the end. Let's take a look at that. Control S to save, Control X to exit. And if we do ls, it's a text file. That's why it doesn't show up in bold with this color. Now, this is the color scheme that I have. You might have another color scheme, but this is what I'm using right now. But this is a text file. So we're going to shmod, and it's like 700 test te and then tab. Let's see what happens. So there it is. It's self-executable now because it's bold in orange for self-executable. You could have done the same thing, and it's easier if you do chmod plus execute and then the file. It does the same thing. To run it, period / the name. There it goes. Now, I already done it, so it's not going to show any upgrades, anything new, and nothing to remove. But it worked, right? Let's go and hit the up cursor key to go through our command history and look for nano. Now, if you've done a whole bunch of commands, it's going to be so buried in there that it's easier just to retype instead of going through up and down. So, but in this case, it wasn't that far away, so we go back. Okay. Now we're going to tell it to please auto remove. So it's going to clean all the downloaded cache. Like it's going to empty your temporary directory in Windows. And here it is. Here's your first real world bash script. Oh, sorry. Forgot the yes. Okay. So let's make sure that now we have let's show the user what we're doing. Okay. So we're going to do echo. Yeah, double quotes. And we're gonna enter this area will be update and upgrade. You're telling the user that. And this area is gonna be echo auto cleanup. Okay, let's run it again. Okay, here it is. Update and upgrade. It's buried in there. It doesn't help the user to see what's happening. And your auto cleanup is down here. Easy fix. Let's go back to our script. And we are going to enter echo. And then we're going to enter some dashes. Let's just leave it like right there. And then we're going to do the same thing here. Let's just leave them the same so everything looks nice and even though it's a short word. But we can, well, actually, let me show you. Maybe this will work. Okay, so now it's a little bit more easy to find because of the line. Still, it's buried in there. So we're gonna go back to our editor. Let's do a clear. So basically it's going to clear and then execute everything. Okay. And how about if we do an echo with an empty space just to separate it? Let's do 2 echoes, 2 empty spaces. All right. Control X, Control S to save, Control X to exit. Run it. So that's more easy to find. Still, it's buried in there. So let's go back here. Let's give it 1 empty space. That's much better. Boom. Easy. Nice and clean. Now you can just leave it like that, or let's make it pop even more. Let's use some Hex Code. Now, I don't know all the codes. All I know is what I know. Let's do inside the quote a \033 and then a bracket, 1 semicolon. Let's try 33, which I think is yellow, and an M to finish that. Just like HTML, you have to have something to tell it to stop. 0M. Now, I think 1 is bold and this is yellow, and then stop. I think you can do it like this. stop and stop for the this quote here and this quote here. Let's do the same thing down here. Backslash 033 bracket. Is that a bracket? Square bracket. 1 semicolon 33 and an M. And then 033 0M. Now let's see how it looks. And it didn't work for us, which is good. All this that we're doing, it's good exercise. What happened is that we forgot this -E, which actually takes this code that we added here, this numbers, and makes it into the color and the bold that we need instead of reading it as regular text. All right, here we go again. Now see how beautiful it looks now? You got a yellow and an upgrade, got an auto cleanup, you got the lines. You can even color the lines if you want. Let's go back in there. And I'm gonna be, you already know Control S and Control S for save, Control X for exit. I'm not gonna keep mentioning it. So let's just take a look at what number 2 here and a number, I don't know, 37 does, okay? So that's gray, not bold. I think you can make it bold and blink. Sorry. Let's try 32. I think 5 is blink. There it is, blinking. And it's orange. 32 is orange. So you keep working and playing with the numbers, and you can figure it out. You can make your own cheat sheet and figure it out which one does what. I think 1 through 7 does different things to the text, like underlined. This is blink. This is bold. We can change the colors. You can change whatever color you want. I'm gonna take the blinking out. Okay, so here we go. Here we have our real world, nice and clean, and this is basically all you need. But we can make it look better. You know, we want an A+ at work. We don't want, or if you're doing this for school, we want an A+. We don't want a B. So what else can we do here? How about let's add our distribution update. I don't remember if I mentioned it, but this only updates and upgrades the tools for this distribution, but upgrading the distribution makes, like, for example, Ubuntu go from 17 to 18, 18 to 19, or jump 17 directly to 20, which is the latest one. That's going to take longer to update. So we can add it here, but we can add it as an option. So we can tell the user, do you want to do this right now? Yes or no. So let's go ahead and let's add these two. Let's add an empty line here. And then we're going to write it here. So we're going to do echo -E. We're going to type what we need, which is going to be distribution upgrade. Oops, upgrade. This is going to be our distribution upgrade line. I'm just going to do some dashes here, just like in the one above. We can add more dashes later. Okay, and then we're going to do sudo apt. In fact, you know what? Well, I'm going to show you sudo apt dist upgrade. Yes, that's going to upgrade your distribution from 17 to 18 without having to uninstall and reinstall. But we're going to tell the user if you want to continue or not. So let's just make this optional. Gonna give it some space here, and we're gonna write while true, do, enter tab. And in some languages you have to have that space or else it doesn't like it. Like I forgot, I think is VBA, Python. I forgot which one it is. I play around with so many, I forget which one. There's one you can just keep writing down, but it looks better this way. Read this. Do you want to upgrade the distribution? Do you want to go distribution? Yes, no. And then quotation. We got to have this space. That way, when the user enters the option, it shows up here. And then we have to have YN here. Case. Yes or no. $, which is our variable. In. Enter, tab. And if I'm going too fast, just pause the video. Okay, and then the command goes up here. So if yes, run this, and then don't ask me what options I want, just keep going yes for everything default. Oh, and then break, semicolon. Okay. Oh, didn't need that there. Okay. Then tab, and we need our no. Break. Asterisk. Echo. Please select an option. And then we write ESAC. Okay, and ESAC is actually case written backwards, which terminates it. It's like when you have some languages you have if, and then VBA is end if. I think there's also in bash scripting is if, and then if backwards finishes it. That's case backwards, and then you have your done. Let's just get rid of that space. So here we go. We have our pretty yellow distribution upgrade text. We have lines under it just to make it pop a little bit more. While true, do all this junk. Read the line that says, do you want to upgrade the distribution? Yes or no, with a space for the text to be entered from the user. That has to be there. That's your variable. Variable in. Case in yes, then do this command and then finish and continue with the next line. N, that means no, just break away from this and continue with the next line. Save. Let's run it and see what we get. So we didn't color it. But here it is. Do you want to upgrade the distribution? Let's hit no. Should jump to auto clean. Okay, so what we got to do now is add the colors, your hex colors. And then what is it? 33M. I got the I got the microphone in the middle. Okay, so let's try that. What's okay, we got a good line there, we got a good line there. Well, we're missing here, so we're gonna add a couple of dashes before we do that. Let's go 1, 2, just our format is always constant and it looks professional. Let's run it again. No. Okay. I mean, I can go ahead and show you. Don't do it when you do the script, this part, don't do it yet because you're gonna have to wait until everything finishes so you can continue. But I'm gonna do yes, and I can stop it with control, I think it's control X, Z or X, one of them cancels the process. Okay, so in my case, I already did it. I said yes, it went through the process, it didn't find anything. and then jump to cleanup. So here you go. You have your first real world, really pretty script. But we can do a little bit more beautification to it. Let's add something that says who did it and what it is, okay? So we echo, and then we're gonna do a whole bunch of asterisks here for now. I'm gonna do another echo, one asterisk. Let's just leave it like that for now. And another asterisk, and then another whole bunch of asterisks. Control S to save. I know I said I wasn't gonna say it, but I keep saying it. So let's do auto. No. Yeah, let's say auto update and upgrade. We can leave it like that for now. And then you can do your, you know, by Sal, you know, by whoever, or you can do version 1.0. I'm gonna leave that here. So we're not finished. We're gonna just get rid of a few of them. We have a space. We don't have a space. We need one more. And then space here, and we end with the quotes. Move this guy. Well, actually, let's move this guy to the middle. I think that looks good. And then right there, we're gonna get rid of a few asterisks here. Okay, so let's see how it looks. It's too fast. Let me Control C to cancel. Let's go back in it. So we're gonna put a sleep 3 seconds. Very easy, plain English. So it's gonna run. Let's take a look at it. And then it's gonna go. And because there's a clear, it's gonna take away this guy. See, because the clear's here, so it's gonna make this disappear. Let's give it some space. One empty echo line. Let's see how it looks. Boom. Okay, let's Control C to cancel. Let's go back in there. So what else can we do? We can, after everything's done, we can tell the user the current distribution. For example, if the user actually went ahead and upgraded the distribution, it will pop the distribution new version. It's gonna do it anyway if you say no. It's just something good to have, I guess. And in this case, we're just going to do another echo empty line, another one just to separate this, guys. Okay, so we have that there. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, we forgot to, we'll go back as soon as I'm done. We'll go back to prettifying this, or you can just prettify it using the same code here. But we're gonna add the let's see, echo your current distro is, well, actually we can just leave it like that, dot dot dot. Let's do another line up to this point there, right? Yeah, we might need to add more to keep the format nice and professional. And then we're gonna do LSB underscore release dash A. We can also do host name CTL, which gives us even more information. Or you can use uname dash A, which gives you one long sentence of the distribution. I'm gonna leave them all there for now, and just to show you all the information, but you can just comment out what you don't need. I like LSB. It gives you good information. Let's just do another echo. Let's just add more line here. I think it's up to that point, right? And then let's do 2 more empty lines, and we can do the last E, all tasks completed. Ta-da! So we can just bring this, make it nice and pretty. 1M, and then here 0M. All right, Control S, Control X, run it again. Your current distro is, oh, blah, 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 blah. And this is the LSB. This is the host name CTL. And this one is uname -A. Let's go back in there. Okay, let's make it nice and pretty. All right, let's run that. We have, let's just put 5 seconds so we have enough time to look at it. Okay, so again, I forgot. Go ahead and put a clear here. How about take this one out? Okay, I forgot the -E again. I'm not used to the colors. I keep forgetting the E. Let's take a look. Okay, that looks good. So now this one here, your current distro is, we do the same thing. The more that you do this, the more it's going to be recorded in your head. And that's how I work. I don't know if you work that way, but if I don't do something for a while, I'm going to forget it. That's why I have my own intranet page. That's why I'm at work. All right, let's do that. You gotta lower the seconds to no here. Boom. Okay. Current distro is, we need a few more lines, maybe 6. And let's go back in there. Okay, we're almost done. Let's add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue the format. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Control S. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, we gotta change this to 3 seconds, maybe 2 if you want. I just want to make sure that people, you can put your name here, for example, and make it blink. But you just gotta remember to fix the asterisks. Let's see what it looks like. So you can do that. Oh. Control C. Okay, let's go back in there. I mean, you can keep playing with the positions and the numbers. All right, now that we have that, okay, I'm gonna comment these guys out because I don't want all that information, but I'm gonna leave it there just in case I need it in the future. And then here, I'm gonna make this blink for the user. And let's just do some separate from the at the end, have some separation, and then that's where I added my ASCII art of the plane. So let's run it one last time. Hopefully it's one last time. Blah 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 blah. No. All tasks completed. Your current distro is, lines are there. This one needs more lines, so when we add more, make sure that you add more here, here, and here, and also here. You can make them all capital letters with the different codes. You can make it, underline it, or whatever you want to do. Now that you have the information, I hope you build other type of scripts, programs. I'll thank you for watching the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.